A happy Monday morning to you. I am Dawna Kreis of Aligned Living with Dawna Kreis. How are you doing? I think we got that. I'm just going with the flow. So, how was your weekend? I hope it was good. We had a physically um, we had a physically lazy weekend, but I was also on the computer all weekend doing stuff, working. So it really wasn't a overly relaxing weekend, but it was good. It was good. I enjoy the creation and such. But how are things with you? Um, are you getting back to a new normal? I hope so. This week, as I mentioned in the post, is supposed to be a very energetically potent week. We had the full moon yesterday, and um, that opened on the 31st, I believe it was. The energies for the moon cycles, the full moon and the new moon, we can feel these to a degree 3 days before and 3 days after. However, the energy is most potent the day before, the day of, and the day after. Good morning to you, Lisa. I'm happy to see you. And thank you. Um, so, yes, we are in the midst of the full moon. Uh, the energy is still potent today and will probably be felt through the 5th to a certain degree. And then today is Monday, and Monday, go back. The moon is in Aquarius. I am definitely no expert in this. In fact, I get my information from mostly Tannaz at Forever Conscious. I've been following her for quite a while. And as I understand it, this energy of the full moon in Aquarius is causing some instability. So if you're feeling that, that is definitely an explanation. This is because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And that instability is a catalyst for change. And this is the link for Tannaz and her information about the full moon in Aquarius if you're interested. And then, as I said, today is Monday. It's associated with the moon. It's an energy that tends to make us feel a little more emotional. And it's also an intuitive energy. So if you're feeling this, make sure to ground. If you're open to it, meditate. But one thing, there's a common misconception about meditation. You don't have to sit there and zone out and get rid of all thoughts, because that's next to impossible. If you're wanting to meditate, guided meditation journeys are very good. I don't have the link, but Insight Timer is a great app for that. And just to ground, do more things to get in touch with your body. For me, when I am feeling kind of unstable and ungrounded, I find that I naturally start to clean, whether that's picking up the kitchen, wiping it down. I tend to clean, and that's how I get more in touch with my own reality. And it's not something that I do consciously, it's just I feel better doing that. In addition, this week we have the Lionsgate portal being activated. And in fact, we can potentially start feeling those energies today, but they will definitely peak on the 8th. And this energy will be experienced more in our third eye chakra and our heart chakras. So if you feel energy in either two of those areas, it could very well be due to the Lionsgate portal being activated. And this energy connects us more to our intuition and awakens our true potential. Again, I am not an expert, but I will guide you back to Tannaz for that information. Nope, I don't want to end it. Pushing buttons here. Okay, so with all that taken into consideration, I will do a reading for our community. And if you are desiring to connect more with a community of like-minded individuals, if you're a mystical seeker or consider yourself to be a mystical seeker and would like to connect with other individuals and have a safe space to connect with them and grow and expand, I have actually created a network on Mighty Networks called the Community Hearth. And that is its purpose, is to give mystical seekers a safe space. I don't know about you. I like Facebook because I can connect with people that I'm unable to connect with face to face, longtime friends, family. So I like Facebook for that aspect. But there are individuals among my friends and family that I don't feel very comfortable sharing the mystical side of myself. And so I kind of hide that away on my own news feed. I do use the filter from time to time. I have a spiritual filter that I share spiritual and mystical related information, but I don't share a lot of it with some friends and family. So I don't know if that's something that you run into as well, but if you are interested in the Community Hearth, I can share that link. And it's a free, registration is free. So there are some premium groups on there, but you don't need to join them in order to be a part of the community. And you do have the ability to share posts just like you do here on Facebook. So right now it's mostly me sharing, but it's my hope that we'll get a lot more like-minded individuals in there sharing their perspectives and their views. So with all that being said, what do we need to know going into this energetically potent week? What do we need to know going into this potently energetic week? The Seven of Spring, the gecko. Be assertive, believe in yourself, and don't let anyone take away your personal power. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. That's my one of my coworkers back there, Sarge. I think he just heard my youngest daughter stir. So don't allow anyone to take away your personal power. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. That is definitely the energy of today and of the Lion's Gate, is being in touch with our intuition, our inner guidance. Follow it, trust it completely. The Prince of Spring, the dolphin. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. Again, going back to the inner guidance. So often we turn that off. We learn to mistrust it. I know that my mom, when I was growing up, she was very psychic. And, well, they call it, back then it was psychic. Nowadays it's more politically correct, I guess, to call it intuition, but or more acceptable. But yes, she was highly psychic and intuitive, and but it was something that my dad wasn't very accepting of. So as I was growing up, my mom and I would talk about these subjects, but as soon as my dad would enter the room, we had to quiet down and not say anything. So that just kind of taught me that it wasn't safe for the mystical side of ourselves, that it wasn't safe and not to trust it. And so that's one thing that I am definitely sharing. I've definitely learned over the years is to trust my intuition, and something that I definitely want to support you in doing if you aren't already to that point right now. Our inner guidance is basically the voice of our inner spirit. And I don't want to go too far off topic, but yes, we need to definitely follow our inner guidance. And as far as an opportunity arises that needs your attention right away, moving quickly is important. Tomorrow, Tuesday is ruled by Mars. So today would be a great day to contemplate it, make plans, and then tomorrow move on it, because Tuesday is ruled by Mars, and Mars is action. So what else do we need to know today? The Persian cat, Queen of Spring. A lot of spring. Spring is a time of growth, of planting, of planning, and nurturing. So the Persian cat, don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. So set your priorities, believe in yourself. You can manifest your dreams. And don't underestimate in the process your inner guidance. Your inner guidance knows what you want, what you most need, what will make you happiest. And it will guide you. If we listen to our intuition, it will guide us to where we need to be. It will guide us to take the proper steps to get us where we want to go. The thing that we run into, though, is we think that it's going to happen overnight. We think that something that our intuition guides us to do is going to get us right to where we want to be. That's not how our inner being works. That's not how our spirit works. It can see the bigger picture, and it knows what we need to succeed in what it is we want to create. It will it will lead us on side quests. If you're a gamer, you'll know what I mean. It's like in a game, like an role-playing game, you'll have one main storyline with the main quests that get you from point A to point B, while there are side quests that will help you get money, help you get uh, equipment that'll help you get experience to get you to the end point of the game. Well, life is just the same way, and our intuition is leading us on side quests. And sometimes these side quests are annoying as heck because we just want to get to the end. But it's the side quests that teach us the skills, that give us the experience that we need. And not too long ago, Lee Harris, he did a video, and he was talking about, I believe it was owning your intuition. And he was talking about how, um, say, for instance, you're guided to become a Broadway singer or a Broadway performer. Well, maybe you're not actually meant to be a Broadway performer or be successful in being a Broadway performer. Maybe some of the skills that you learn on your journey toward becoming a Broadway singer are skills that you need in order to truly fulfill your dreams and your purpose. So, and maybe you don't ever become a Broadway singer or performer, but the skills that you learn in becoming or on that road are what you need. So that's how our spirits see the journey, is the side quests. And yeah, I know when I'm playing a game, sometimes I just want to get to the end, or I just want to do the main quests, but it's the side quests that get you the skills and the experience that you need to get further in your journey. Because sometimes the main quests, if you don't have enough experience or skills from those side quests, if you don't do those side quests, you get beaten up in the main quests, and then you end up having to go do the side quests anyway. So, but I got off on a tangent. But it's a great metaphor, I think, that yes, our spirit sees the bigger game. It sees what we need to succeed in those main quests. So, number 10, the wheel, reindeer caribou. Expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. And I definitely think that the energy of this week is going to help propel us forward in what we desire to do. The energy is definitely full of change, and sometimes change is very uncomfortable. So that is definitely when we need to remain grounded, stay as grounded as possible, because when the energy of the earth, when changes are being made, it's not very comfortable, because these changes are viewed or experienced as earthquakes, as fires, as hurricanes. We have actually one coming this way that is not supposed to be very strong. It's supposed to be downgraded to a tropical storm by the time it gets here. But that's how Mother Earth goes through her changes, is fires and earthquakes. And when the plates are moving, when the plates are changing, that's when we experience earthquakes. And so these things aren't very comfortable, but they're necessary. And for instance, the fires are so traumatic and so dramatic, and they can be very traumatic. Yes, they can be very traumatic. And but that's also, there are some seeds that aren't even activated without fire. So as much as it is difficult for us, change is the natural order of life. So if some of the changes that you experience this week aren't positive, just know that they're making room for something better. The universe is always working in our favor, even if it doesn't seem like it. It is always working in our favor. And I think we'll do one more card here. What do we need to know going into this week? Six of Spring, another spring card. The rescue dog, mixed breed. And this one says, you may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you're singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. So for that one, I think it's just the universe saying you're doing great. You really are doing great. That yes, there are changes that aren't very comfortable, but they're not to be viewed as punishments. The universe doesn't punish. I mean, yes, there is the law of karma, and what we put out, we get back. The law of attraction. But the universe, God, Spirit, Gus, is not here to punish us. It's a learning experience. We're experiencing change. We're experiencing physical life. And it's not always pleasant. But as I said, it's always making room. Even the negative changes are making room for something better. So, and I will I will post some tips on how to, if you're experiencing difficult change, how to put a positive twist on it, and see that the universe is working for you. So remember to stay grounded this week. When earthquakes happen, when the earth is shifting underneath us, we can get wibbly wobbly, but it's by staying grounded, by having a firm stance, that we can move with it a little bit easier. So, and if you would like support getting through these changing times, I did put the link for the Hearth community. I would love to have you over there. So until next time, dear friend, take care of yourself and be well and stay grounded and move with the changes. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.